today? It's Rachel at the Herbalist Garden. How are you today? It is yet another week. It is the first full week of February. We've passed Groundhog's Day. Now we got one more week until the Super Bowl. I don't remember which number. I don't really follow it real close. I mean, I like the halftime show. I enjoy watching some of the plays because I do like football. But I won't call it now. Unfortunately, I think the Chiefs will win. But I want the Eagles to win because the Pennsylvania team, I live in Pennsylvania. Even though I grew up in Virginia. But I'm not a Virginia girl because I've lived in Pennsylvania longer. I'm an East Coast girl. East Coast. All the way. Okay. Although, I do want to go. Anyway, we're going to talk about oregano today. How are you? Exciting. Oregano. This is a very beloved, very popular, very useful and beneficial medicinal plant. And it is called, in the Latin, it is called Oreganum vulgare. I think that's how you pronounce it. So it's a robust herb with a pungent aroma and many health benefits, including the oil. Um, it's also included, it has anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. It is available dry, fresh, or extracted in an oil. It is commonly known for its uses in Italian and Greek cuisine. With a bold, earthy flavor, oregano is a versatile ingredient in the kitchen. I will post all the links of the websites that I researched to gather my information for you today. I'm not going to cite my own journals, but if it's not on the websites, then I probably got it from my journal. Oregano adds delicious flavor to savory dishes. It has many health benefits due to the properties that I listed. It is potential medical uses range from diabetes to cramps. So it's in the mint family, the Lamacia family. People have used it for thousands of years to treat health conditions and to flavor food. Greeks and Romans associated oregano with joy and happiness. The name of the word comes from the Greek word oros, meaning mountains, and ganos, meaning joy. So joyful mountains. There are many different types of oregano. There's the most common types. Actually, did you know Spanish thyme is considered oregano as well? And then wild marjoram is a type of oregano. I did not know that. I am kind of irritated with myself for not noticing that I wrote that down and didn't research it. I apologize. You, as always, are more than welcome to research everything that I say. You are more than welcome to correct me. We're always going to find conflicting information. We're always going to find more information. We're always going to find so much information on everything, and not everything that we read is true. I specifically glean my information mostly from medical websites, and then also from experience, because I've been using oregano oil for many, many, many years. Starting specifically from those little oil capsules, the oregano oil capsules you can buy at the store. When I was first learning about this, we'd cut the tips off of them and squeeze them in the ears to use as eardrops for ear infections. And poof, it worked so well. Very, very happy with the results that I've had specifically and personally with oregano. So, oregano contains antioxidants, including caffeic acid, p-coumaric acid, rosmarinic acid, and caffeoyl derivatives. I don't know how to say those words. Uh, carver, carvacrol and flavonoids. Okay. There's also uridicyl dihydroquercetin. There's another word, thymol, um, thymol maybe because it's related to thyme, the herb thyme. In addition, oregano contains ample amounts of vitamin K. 1 teaspoon provides 14% of your daily needs. So it's the antioxidants in the antioxidant compounds within oregano that give it that flavor and scent, and it provides other antioxidants when people consume it in their diet. Here is a rapid fire of all benefits, and the majority of these I can vouch for myself. Skin sores, aching muscles, asthma, MRSA, cramping, diarrhea, indigestion, colds. It boosts overall health, so it strengthens your immune system, fights bacteria, relieves inflammation, regulates blood sugar and lipids, fights cancer. It helps with autoimmune arthritis. Ooh, that's one I needed to know because I have a friend asking for help with RA. Allergic, it's good for allergy, asthma, rheumatoid arthritis, as we just said. Improves insulin resistance. So that is like important for a lot of people. Regulates the expression of genes that affect fat and carbohydrate metabolism. It helps with weight loss. Restore damaged liver and kidney tissues, coughs, asthma, allergies, croup, bronchitis, painful menstrual cramps. Because I know you can like rub the oils like on your abdomen if you have cramps, and it will literally go away. Urinary tract infections and disorders, headaches, diabetes, bleeding after a tooth extraction. The oregano oil will actually, the essential oils will heal up that. Like if you have a tooth extraction and you're having pain, you can stick a leaf or the oregano oil directly on it, and it will heal it. It will also stifle the bleeding. It will do a lot of good stuff. Heart conditions, high cholesterol, acne, athlete's foot, dandruff, canker sores, toothache, gum disease, warts, wounds, ringworm, rosacea, psoriasis, insect bites, and also an insect repellent, muscle and joint pain, and varicose veins. So that is really awesome. It can do so much, and I'm sure that there's even more that isn't listed on here that it can do. Because in a 2019 lab study, the carvacrol and thymol prevented various strains of staph infection, which I mentioned MRSA in the list, and I wish I had known that when I had MRSA back 16, almost 17 years ago. But anyways, the lab study said that it prevented various strains of staph infection from developing in meat and dairy products, suggesting that it could help control bacterial growth in food. It's good to know. So we talk about it is winter still here in Pennsylvania. The groundhog did see its shadow, so 6 more weeks of winter. 6 more weeks regardless. It's just a fun little fable. I've never gone up to see Tony Phil. My husband did get to go drive the bus up there, but he didn't go. The bus had to park far away, and he just slept in the bus. Anyways, oregano is a cold hardy plant. It doesn't tolerate being like frost and freeze. It will die for that, or because it's a perennial, so it'll come back. But like if you're growing oregano in a greenhouse, like an unheated greenhouse, or I have a terrarium. It's got, it's like a big, huge, 4 by 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 by 2, that we have up setting up on tires, so it's at waist level and filled with dirt, pretty deep, probably I don't know, deeper than I can write or show you in the picture. Anyways, it's pretty deep. It has drainage, and it's got a lid to put on it, so it keeps the freeze and frost from hitting the plant. So the plant actually stays alive through the winter, mostly. Sometimes the wind will be strong enough it'll blow my top off my terrarium, and then you know, but it's a perennial, so it'll come back in the spring. It'll come back in the nice weather. And that is something that I particularly look forward to. We use a lot of oregano in my house, whether it be cooking or medicinal. And because it's a perennial, come back every year. Boom. Oregano oil is often used to protect plants from insects and can be used as a natural insecticide. Deterring bugs like cabbage butterfly, cucumber beetle. Oregano oil may also be used to repel certain types of bugs. In laboratory experiments, researchers found that oregano oil was able to deter bed bugs. That's helpful to know if you travel a lot and if you have to hope that the hotels don't have those, because I can't even imagine. But anyways, I guess put olive oil or oregano oil, spritzers all over your stuff. Maybe, you'll smell it, you'll walk out of an Italian restaurant. Billy Joel would like that. But it'll keep away bed bugs. So it also will relieve insect bites. So that's really cool. It serves as a repellent for mosquitoes. Don't ever put essential oil oregano directly on your skin, because it'll irritate and burn your skin because it's so caustic, it's so strong. Always put a carrier oil with it. That's why I keep on saying olive oil, because olive oil is the carrier that carrier oil that is recommended. So in addition to it being an antioxidant, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory properties, it'll help it fight infections and reduce inflammation. Hence, the side effects, if you're going to have oregano oil, or just even oregano in large doses, it might upset your stomach. It might. I wouldn't recommend it. I think, as we've talked about many, many, many times, moderation is key. Consuming high doses can lead to the stomach upset, or an allergic reaction, but that's unless you're specifically allergic to the Linaceae family plants. I doubt you'll have an allergic reaction of any sort. People who are pregnant and breastfeeding should avoid consuming large amounts of oregano. I mean, there's so many Italian and Greek foods that we all eat in general every day. I know my house, If my one daughter had her way, we'd have spaghetti every single day. My homemade spaghetti's pretty darn good. And so, a lot of olive or oregano oil. So it's not like we're over consuming it. Well, we're consuming quite a bit. So it's not like it would have to be a lot, like a lot. Like probably what would be considered a lot. I don't know. I think it's really really different for everybody, so I don't really know. Um, but just moderation. Okay, so it can also, if you have ingesting high doses of oregano, can also trigger a miscarriage. It may not be safe for breastfeeding infants. Oregano can cause allergic reactions in people who are allergic to the plants in the Limation family, that's what I just said, such as basil, lavender, mint, marjoram, and sage. So it has, because it has vitamin K in it, it has blood thinning properties. So these are all talking about, the side effects are talking about high dosages. I mean, like high. I could not find anything that specifically mentioned its suggested medicinal dose. Um, I know that we put oregano oil in our ears. We do 2 drops per ear that is infected or hurts, and pain goes away. Um, and so does the ear infection. I have a eustachian tube dysfunction from when I had COVID back in 2020, and the ear infection that I got was literally the only um, symptom that I had of the COVID, nothing else. I never felt sick. It just was my ear, and I had some dizziness and stuff like that. Anyway, it's never really fully recovered. Some things you just can't fix. So I do get earaches more often, and oregano oil is our go-to. I know mullein oil is also an option. I did use that a few times just to see, and although like the earache pain went away, it made me feel really groggy. So oregano oil it is. It smells good, and I just really liked it. Um, we have been using it for many, many years for our ear infections. I don't think we've gone to a doctor in a long time for ear infections. Not that we really, I mean, I'm the only one who really gets them. And my daughter gets ear aches because when her lymph nodes swell, if she's, fighting off something, and the ear hurts. So, but 2 drops each ear, each affected ear, um, usually up to 3 times a day, I would say. Um, I always lay on whichever opposite side and put the cotton ball in and just take a little nap. Because if you're feeling badly enough, take a little nap. And because it takes about 20-ish minutes to soak through your, what's that called, eardrum, so that when you get up, it doesn't just drip out your ear or into the cotton ball. So it provides an opportunity for rest as well, and I highly recommend that if you're not feeling well. But yeah, I think I covered everything that you could possibly ask. I will be putting the links of the websites that I gleaned some information from in the description. I thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions about oregano or have any more information to add, you are more than welcome to. Right. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for learning with me. Bye.